I feel like the title's pretty self-explanatory. These are trying to be like, okay, what is my favorite album by each letter? Like my favorite album that starts with A, starts with B, starts with C, whatever. I wanted to give some rules. The first one is that only one artist per, like, I can only have one album per artist. Because if not, it would just be like all Lady Gaga albums and all Kate Bush albums. So I had to pick just one. And also I wanted to do, okay, if it starts with the, that doesn't count as T, okay? It counts as T. Did y'all get the T?
Did y'all get the T?
It's not on the list, but like The Downward Spiral by 9 Inch Nails, that'd be D, okay? Let's go. A is gonna be Adventure by Momoko Kikuchi. Don't know how to say her name, I'm so sorry. So Adventure is this Japanese city pop album, I think from the 80s. It's so good. It's one of my favorite road trip songs. It's like Japan in like the late 70s, early 80s had like a booming economy and was doing so well. So their music was very like idealistic and like kind of pastoral, but it's all like 80s new wave and like synth funk influences. It's so cool. I love this album so much. I think it's so good.
Going back to crack. I don't think so. I'm going back to crack.
All right, divas. B is for Barely Legal by Ayesha Erotica. I'm Ayesha Erotica. I'm the boom in your car. Love Ayesha. I made a whole video essay dedicated to Ayesha Erotica. I think she is so talented. Oh my God. I love every single song on this album. Is it technically the best album? No. The mixing is a little bit off, but I think it's so good. The song Milky, Milky, Milky. Cream in the center so silky. Hardcore anal banging. Who makes songs like this? No one. Okay, see, this is actually my second foreign language song or album on this list. Corazones, okay, look, I'm not gonna, Corazones by Los Prisioneros. It means hearts, by the prisoners. This album is so good. It's like, it's a Chilean band. I think they're from Chile. Let me check. Los Prisioneros. Yeah, they're from Chile. It's like new wave, synth pop, punk rock. And their music was actually used as like protest music when Chile was in like, I don't know everything, but like the political unrest in Chile in like the 80s and 90s, it was horrible. But what's cunty is that this album, the lead singer of the band, there was another guy in the band and his wife cheated on him with the lead singer. So this whole album is about this like cheating scandal, and it's so good. I used to listen to Tren Al Sur, my favorite song from the album. Oh, hi baby. Okay. Love you. Oh, I would listen to Tren Al Sur to go see my boyfriend. I would take the train from Santa Barbara to LA where he lived, and I would listen to this song because the song is Train to the South. D is for Discovery. Now, D was a really hard one to do, okay? Because I also love The Downward Spiral by 9 Inch Nails. I also love The Dreaming by Kate Bush. But my favorite album just of all time is Discovery by Daft Punk. It's a perfect album. It's a perfect album. They made disco cool again. It's French house music. I mean, you know, like one more time, or work it harder, make it better. So good. Okay, so E is a tie. This is the only tie on the video. So let's go with the first one, Esperanto by Ryuchi Sakamoto. Ryuchi Sakamoto is a Japanese composer. He also had a lot of really weird like dance stuff from the 70s and 80s. And Esperanto was an album made for like a ballet thing. It was like this was the soundtrack for a ballet. And it's so good. The entire album, it's really weird. One of the songs kind of sounds like Mario desert music. It's like, let me find it. It sounds like you're like in a Mario desert. Anyway, but the thing is like, okay, I also love Emotion by Carly Rae Jepsen. That album is from cover to cover, from the start till the end. Emotion is so good. Every single song is good. But like Esperanto and Emotion are so completely different. Like one is pop and one is like experimental. I don't know how you even call it. So this is a tie. Winner, winner, 2 chicken dinners.
Winner, winner, 2 chicken dinners.
F F is the Fame by Lady Gaga. One of my favorite albums of all time. This album is incredible. I'm working on like a full like video essay on it. I don't know how long this essay is gonna be because like I've only oh god, diva. But this album is so good. It's such a good pop album. I made a music video to AA. It was dedicated to Brittany Broski. I made it in quarantine back when I was going through a psychotic episode and also like 80 pounds lighter. I love this album. Okay, let's break it down. Just Dance, into Love Game, into Paparazzi, into Poker Face, into AA, into Beautiful Dirty Rich, into The Fame. Every single song. It's so good. G is for Girl With No Face by Allie X. I think this is the most recent album on my list. I really like this album. I fell in love with Allie X when I heard Mistress Violet. It's a song she did with Violet Chachki back in like 2021. But yeah, this came out in 2024 and it's great. If you want like 80s nostalgia, but with like a goth new wave twist that also is very modern, I will say her singing is really good on this album and the production is so crisp. Off With Her Tits is great. Off With the Tits, so good. H, Hounds of Love by Kate Bush. Mama, get it together, mama. Mama, this is garbage.
Mama, this is garbage.
I love Hounds of Love by Kate Bush. It's actually, if you don't know, it has Running Up That Hill. You might know it from Stranger Things. I fell in love with this album in, sophomore year of high school? That's like a long time ago. Anyway, but the album actually, it comes in two parts. So like the first five or six songs, it's Hounds of Love, and it's about different types of love, or like different stories about love. So Running Up That Hill is a story about like a woman and a man, they're in a relationship, and they're fighting with each other and arguing, and they wish they could make a deal with God to swap places so that like the girl would be put in the man's body and the man in the woman's body, and they could fully understand each other. And then there's like another song, like Mother Stands for Comfort, and it's a song about like a mom who has a child who's a serial killer, but she loves them so much that she's willing to like hide that fact from people. It's so cool. And then the second half of the album is called The Ninth Wave, and it's about a woman getting lost at sea, and then she like goes under the water and she experiences all of her past lives. She like realizes that she was a witch burned at the stake in the past. It's such a great album.
Easy, ready, willing, overtime.
I is for Interpreting the Masters Volume 1, a tribute to Daryl Hall and John Oates by The Bird and the Bee. So this is a tribute album. I don't know if you've ever really heard a tribute album. They're all just covers of Hall & Oates songs, which I love Hall & Oates. I see you! But I found this song actually from Mitch Grossi from Pentatonics. Do you remember he used to be on Superfruit with Scott Hoying? But they used to do a Song of the Week, and Mitch's Song of the Week one time was from this album.
My Song of the Week is a song called I Heard It on the Radio by The Bird and the Bee. It's a cover of a Hall & Oates song.
And I fell in love with this was like freshman year of high school, maybe 8th grade. I've held on to this album for so many years. I love this album. It's just covers of Hall & Oates, but it's like soft rock, like lounge music. It's really cool. J, Jolene, Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton is the only thing holding this country together. My boyfriend believes, you just saw him earlier, he's very cute, very sweet. He believes that once she dies, America will go into a civil war, and I think he's right. But I think like, okay, I love Dolly Parton as the mascot that she is. Like she has her own theme park. She has her own line of goods at Dollar General, which is great. But like she has her grassroots origins. She grew up in the middle of nowhere in a trailer park. And as someone who lived in a trailer park for like a good couple months, I feel this. But I Will Always Love You, because I knew it as the Whitney Houston song, but I didn't know that Dolly Parton originated the song until, I don't know, whenever I found the song. And I think it's so sweet. I love this whole album. K is for Kid A by Radiohead. I know, okay, I have to, like, look, I'm a pretentious music nerd. I have to talk about Radiohead. I'm actually not the biggest fan of their other music. People like OK Computer, and I don't like it. I don't know, hot take. I just find it, boring. I'm sorry. But I love Kid A. I think, it's very somber and melancholy, and I melancholic, and I can't listen to it all the time. But when it hits right. It's very bizarre. L is was for Long Seasons by Fishmans. And this is kind of a deep cut, but Fishmans was this group from the 90s in Japan, and they weren't really too popular at the time. The lead singer actually ended up passing away in the early 2000s, but online, people found Fishmans like years later and retroactively went and listened to all their old music and realized, oh, they're kind of amazing. And Long Season is, for me, head and shoulders above everything they do. It's so good. It's like 37 minutes long. It's like the entire album is just one song and they all bleed into one another, and it's beautiful. It reminds me of, I don't know if you've seen the movie Uncle Boonmee, Who Can Remember His Past Lives. It makes me feel like how that movie looks. The drugs like me. Okay, I want to apologize for M. I want to apologize for mentioning Marilyn Manson. If you don't know who Marilyn Manson is, he kind of tortured people. I don't know. It sucks because I love Marilyn Manson's music so much. I fell in love with his music when I was like an edgy teen, and I didn't know about any of what he did. Actually didn't really come out yet, so I fell in love with just all of his art. And then I found out later, oh wait, not only should he be like canceled, but it's like some R. Kelly type shit. It's like P. Diddy type shit. Whatever. With that being said, I love this album. I think Mechanical Animals is such an underrated album from the 90s. And it did really well in the 90s and people still talk about it to this day, but it is beautiful. It's like about this glam rock androgynous alien that comes to Earth to try and save everybody, but they only save everybody by just providing them with what they want, which is cheap entertainment. It's so like, ugh. It's beautiful and sterile in all the best way possible. My favorite is I don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me. So good. But yeah, fuck Marilyn Manson. This band is slept on. I don't think people know Nuovo Testamento. They are this, I think, Italian band, and they make a lot of like 80s new wave. I love 80s new wave. They sound like New Order. They're kind of like a New Order knockoff a little bit, but in like a good way, but with like diva vocals and a little bit goth. It's really cool. I love their music. It's great fall time music, and it's so, and then I have a friend who's a drag queen, and then she performed, I showed her these songs. Oh, shout out Hitchcock, and she performed it, and it was so cool. But yeah, I love, oh, Michelle, but her name is Michelle. It's so good. Y'all gotta check out these songs.
Pony. Boy.
O is Oil of Every Pearls and Insides by Sophie, R.I.P. to a legend. If you didn't know, the album is Oil of Every Pearls and Insides, but if you say it in like a Scottish accent, because she's Scottish, it kind of sounds like I love every person's insides. Like I love every person's insides. But what I love about Sophie is that like it seemed like she had a full sound bank of sounds in her brain that no one else had access to. She was creating like new sounds, which is hard to do. You can create new genres, but she was creating new sounds, and that's insane. This album is mind-blowingly good, but also like incredibly pop forward. Oh, I love this album. We're still trying to catch up to where Sophie was. P is for Pretty Hate Machine, 9 Inch Nails. Love 9 Inch Nails, love Trent Reznor. Trent Reznor made this album when he was a janitor. He was a janitor at some record label. Let me look at it. Pretty Hate Machine. Okay, he was a handyman and an engineer in like a studio. Yeah, and in the downtime, he was able to like create his own music. But it changed the game when it came to industrial dance, industrial metal. It's a great album. It's like sexy and claustrophobic, but also like horrifying and sad. I love it. Q is for Quimbo Quimbumbia. I can't pronounce that. By Celia Cruz and Tito Puente. I love Celia Cruz. Oh my god. I learned about Celia Cruz in middle school. If you don't know, she's the queen of salsa. And I learned about her from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 5. On Snatch Game, Lanacia Sparks did Celia Cruz, and she goes, like a big can.
Like a big can?
With my head back.
Leave her hair back and flow.
But yeah, Celia Cruz is the queen of salsa. Oh my god, I love Celia Cruz. But yeah, like Quimbo Quimbumbia, I can't pronounce it. I took 5 years of Spanish. Actually, wait, no. I took 6 years of Spanish. I failed 3 Spanish classes though, so. But yeah, my boyfriend, his mother's side of the family is Mexican and his father's side of the family is Cuban. And Celia Cruz is from Cuba. My boyfriend is like, because whenever I like don't know what something is in Spanish, I'm like, okay, well, what is this? And then he'll tell me. But whenever it comes to like Cuban or like Caribbean words, he's like, I don't know what they're saying. He's like, it's a completely separate dialect. It's almost a different language at points. But apparently it's like a game that like little kids play. Quimbo Quimbumbia. All right. Quimbo Quimbumbia. All right. Whatever. Check it out. It's a great album.
5, 6, 7, 8.
So R is for The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess by Chappell Roan. And look, okay, I think you could be looking at your screens going like, okay, you're gonna give R to The Rise and Fall by Chappell Roan, but you're not gonna give it to David Bowie, The Rise and Fall of, the one that like, I think people don't realize how much Chappell Roan just kind of stole David Bowie's look. Like the album, David Bowie's album, The Rise and Fall of, Ziggy Stardust, Chappell Roan, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. Both of the albums are them creating this larger-than-life character with bright red hair, pale skin, and blue eyes. Very glam rock, which I live for. I think there's no problem stealing. Art is theft. I love this album. It's less of an album and more like a collection of songs, but I'm not mad at that. It's just Chappell Roan saying, here's who I am. This is who I am. And I think it's wonderful. I love all this pop music. It's so earnest and ambitious. And then even like the somber tracks, like Kaleidoscope. Oh, they're beautiful. But the real reason I didn't give it to David Bowie is because David Bowie... S is for Station to Station by David Bowie, which is incredible. This is David Bowie, because David Bowie, he would create characters. Like everyone knows Ziggy Stardust, or like there's Aladdin Sane. But then he has one called The Thin White Duke, which was horrifying. The Thin White Duke was when David Bowie was addicted to cocaine. He was reportedly like 98 pounds. He had a diet of cocaine, bell peppers, and milk. That's all he had. And then he like doesn't even remember making this album, but it's so good. Did you know that he discovered Luther Vandross? You know Luther Vandross was never too much. He discovered Luther Vandross and used him to make a lot of funk music. Anyway, I love this album. It's so dark, but also so funky and pop. I love it.
I got a bone to pick.
T to Pimp a Butterfly, T-Pab, Kendrick Lamar. If you're a music nerd, you knew this was coming. It's maybe the best album ever made. Oh, there's no Beatles on my album list. Whatever. It's maybe the best album ever made. To Pimp a Butterfly is so good. For me, like, I love concept records. And, like, rock music kind of created concept records, you know, like the Beatles with Sgt. Pepper. But to me, I really think that, like, rap and hip-hop perfected the concept album. Like, Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg, incredible. But this is probably the best concept record ever made. It's so good. I think as years come on, it will just continue to be remembered more and more fondly. It's a beautiful album. It's perfect. U is for Upstairs at Eric's by, it's Yazoo or Yaz. But like, they're called Yazoo, but like on Apple Music. See, on Apple Music, it says it's by Yaz. So I don't know what the T is, but it's a great album. It's just 2 people. It's this guy who used to be from Depeche Mode. He created all like the tracks, and then there's this lady singing. It's a great album. I love 80s. I love dance. I love pop music. It's really fun, but also some of the songs are weird. There's one called like I Before E, Except After C. That's kind of like, it's just like a collection of sounds. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, V is not a tie. Because I said there's only one tie on the album, which was for E. This one is like, okay, my favorite like project that starts with a V is Vroom Vroom by Charlie XCX. I fell in love with that song when it first came. Actually, I didn't fall in love with it when it first came out. When it first came out, I was a little kid. I was like 15, I think. And I remember liking it, but being like, this is weird. And it is weird, but as the time has gone on, I love, and everyone now knows Charlie, like Brat, whatever. But it's an EP, and it's not an album. And this is a list of my favorite albums. So like, technically, my favorite album that starts with a V is Vespertine by Björk. It's actually pronounced Björk. I love Björk. She's so weird. There's no one like Björk. She's this weird Icelandic bitch. She like doesn't understand what a melody is. Her singing is so bizarre. She's just an artist. There's no one else like her. Same thing with Charlie XCX. Actually, there are a lot of people like Charlie XCX now, but that's because they copied her sound. Björk, no one can do it. W is for Wild as the Wind by Nina Simone. My best friend, Nevaeh, that was my best friend.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
She showed me this album. I knew Nina Simone, obviously. She does, and I'm feeling good. But Wild as the Wind it's a beautiful album. If you've never listened to like classic blues, start with Nina Simone. But this album, it's so peculiar because the way Nina Simone sings is like, it's similar to Björk, where it's the notes she's singing are just off, but like intentionally so. It's so good. It's such a good album. It's funny, Nina Simone and David Bowie were friends. So David Bowie made a cover of Wild as the Wind on Station to Station as like a tribute to Nina Simone, which was on this album. Have you seen that clip of Nina Simone where she was like, this one manager wasn't giving her money, so she tried to kill him?
I was the record company that stole my albums and didn't pay me, and they came to Switzerland, and I said, where's my money? And they said, we're not going to give you any money. I said, oh, yes, you are. And I got a gun, and I followed him to a restaurant, and I tried to kill him.
I'm sorry, that's fierce. Okay, X is for XX by the XX. This album, okay, this is oh god. I put this one on here for two reasons. One, it was hard to find an album that starts with the letter X. But two, this is like, I loved this album as a kid. I don't really like it that much now. I don't listen to it often, but sometimes when I want that like nostalgia of when I was in middle school and just like online on Tumblr, all the Tumblr girlies, you know this album. I put on this album and it just kind of reminds me of when I was a little kid. I don't know, it's a little cringe of an album, but like, mama be cringe. All right, to me, this is the most slept on album on this entire list. Actually, maybe Z. But we'll get to Z next. Everybody knows Dead or Alive, right? You know, you spin me right. Everybody knows that song, right? But have you listened to the rest of this album? This album, there's not a single skip. Every single song is a pop banger. It's so good. It's 80s high energy. That's the name of the genre. Ooh, the Pointer Sisters, they also did high energy. Love the Pointer Sisters. But this album is incredible. You have so many songs on it. You have In Too Deep. In Too Deep. It's so good. You Spin Me Around, we know that. Big Daddy of the Rhythm. Big Daddy of the Rhythm. This album is so good. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with Z. Z is for Zulu Rock by Lizzie Mercier. Just can't pronounce that. So I had this entire list made for months. For months I had this list made. I could not find the letter Z. Because I don't know any albums that start with the letter Z. And I would go online to try and find albums that start with the letter Z. And I would listen to them and I'm like, it's all right. But then today, on like a random Reddit forum, I found Zulu Rock by Lizzie Mercier. I can't pronounce it. And I go, okay, well, I'll check this one out. I was mind blown. And no one knows this album. No one knows it. It's like, how do I describe it? Okay, if you didn't know Latin music, you know, it has big accordions. It's inspired by polka. So this album, Zulu Rock, has polka influences. So it sounds like Latin kind of, but it's also sung in French and it has like Afro-Cuban beats under. It's like, this album is so bizarre. It's like if The Dreaming by Kate Bush were like a polka album. I think it's incredible. I found this album today. I listened to it twice and I go, okay, this is my favorite album that starts with the letter Z. This is my favorite. Oh, it's my favorite. It's my favorite.
My green velvet glasses, my bling lipstick, gotta have it. My wallet and my credit card.
Oh, I got you. You thought I was just doing A to Z, but I also have to do numbers. Because if you look like on your phone, it's like, see, look, when I look at my albums, it goes like, see, look, I got numbers down there. So I had to do numbers. And it's 1999 by Prince. It's a perfect pop record. Every single song is so good. 1999, so 2000, so good. When Jada Essence Hall did it. Little Red Corvette, Dance Music Sex Romance, All the White People Clap Your Hands on the Floor Now. He has to tell us when to clap because we don't know. We don't know. So that's my list. Thank you for watching. Please listen to some of these albums. They're so good. Every Monday is Mark's Monday. I'm gonna try and be consistent. Did I steal that tagline from Mistress? Yes, I did. But Chaperone stole her thing from Sasha Colby.
I'm your favorite artist.
So I'll steal something from Mistress. Why not? She had me on her channel. That was really cool. Anyway, here's my Venmo. Send me money if you want. Or subscribe. Send me money.